Hey everybody, it is I, Margaret, and when last we met, I was cooking a delicious crock-pot chicken recipe that I promised to tell you about in the next video. Since this is the next video, let's dig in. This is the original famous recipe that you may be familiar with. In a bowl, you mix these two soups together and pour it over chicken, let it cook in the crock pot and serve it over rice or pasta. Tastes great, but it's full of chemicals. The best solution would be to make both soups from scratch, but you know I'm a shortcut taker, so I buy organic mushroom soup, or cream of chicken soup works, and I make a quick version of the Lipton onion soup mix, which I'll post in the description box below for easy copying and pasting if you're interested. I vastly prefer this to the mix because it's cheaper, it's made from stuff that I always have on hand, and there are fewer bad chemicals. However, I bought bad bouillon the other day because I was in a hurry. I didn't realize that Better Than Bouillon had a non-organic chemical-filled line. This one seemed more potent than their organic one. If you're using this, put only about 3 teaspoons in. After cooking, you can always stir in a little bit more if you think it needs more flavor. So I mixed everything together, poured it over the chicken, and left it to cook. And we got some quinoa cooking in the Instapot. But look at this. 1 cup of cooked quinoa has about 40 fewer calories and the same amount of white rice. But the real benefit is in the carbohydrates. White rice has almost 15 times more grams of carbohydrates, and quinoa provides 5 more grams of fiber and double the protein. So that's 2 chicken breasts. I put them in there frozen and they're looking pretty good, but I have to put the camera down to shred it. And there it goes. Got more of the gravy all over it that way. Plate of choice tonight. Usually I'd serve this with a green vegetable, but Tucker's not here and I don't have any and I'm not going to the store, so I'm just going to drink some, whatever you call this, kombucha. So we're on our way to Walmart because I am totally out of cat litter, and sweet little Buzzy got fixed today. I am back in the car, been completely productive all day today. It is 1:55 and I just realized that I have not had anything to eat at all today. Now the reason is because I've been so incredibly productive that it didn't even dawn on me that I haven't stopped to eat until I actually sat down in this chair. Is this a chair? Car seat, and realized that I am starving. So I'm going to run real quick, run this errand. I have to bring Bentley with me everywhere because I'm not supposed to be letting him out of my sight. I have to watch him for the next, I think she said 2 weeks. I can't remember. So far, so good. We've not had any more of those really odd episodes where he just collapsed. You know, I don't know what that was all about. He just, it's like his feet just gave out and he just went kerplunk. It wasn't a seizure or anything like that. But I don't mind taking him, and he certainly loves to go in the car, and so I'll just do a quick run to Walmart to get what I have to have, and then we'll go right back home because I have more stuff that I need to do. I have the best news. I have someone that is taking over for me for the teacher appreciation luncheon. That is hugely stressful. It takes place in February. Last year I was in charge of it when my Lyme disease was at its worst. It was pretty big deal. But this was the person that helped me, and she's willing to take it over. So that is off my plate, and I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. The thing about that that's so tricky is that you don't really know your budget. One year we had $20,000 to work with, the next year we had 10. So, you know, that's a vast difference. The money comes from very appreciative parents, and we give a really nice luncheon for the teachers and the TAC officers and all those people that are in direct contact with our sons. And then you have to come up with the gifts out of your budget. Well, it's very hard to choose gifts when you don't know ahead of time how much money you have to work with. So it's pretty challenging. So I think Nicole will figure out she's going to get this started a little bit earlier than we traditionally begin, and I think she's going to do a great job. Now, this is the next morning, and I had to get this area set up to work on exam bags for our seniors. Now, as I mentioned in another video, we usually do this at school, but this year, because we have to match the names with the sizes, and I just thought it would be a lot of commotion, we're going to fill the bags ahead of time and use our helpers for something we've never done before, which is serve them hot chocolate along with their bags. Oh goodness, I had to retrieve Buzzy's snake, which is actually a piece of black elastic that she carries around the house and plays with on a regular basis. I moved the table decorations to the kitchen table so we could spread out in here. We need more surface area, so I set up a couple of card tables. Ooh, right here I had to restart my Mitford series audiobook while I do all this busy work. Note that this is my 3rd year to be a grade coordinator, but I'm just now figuring out the best way to do this stuff. I ordered the majority of what I needed from Walmart, and they delivered it right to my door. What a time and effort saver, because the cases of drinks are really heavy. By the way, do you know about these buy drinks or bay drinks? We can't figure out how to say it. Naturally low in sugar, high in antioxidants, and they're quite the rage with the teenagers these days. 2 thumbs up. If Georgia ever decides to pass that law about plastic bags, I'll be up a creek without a paddle, because I love my bags and I use them for everything, from trash bag liners to poopy bags for packing shoes so they don't get your clothes dirty, blah, blah, blah. The t-shirts have to be rolled up and tied with ribbon, so I'm cutting ribbon now. And I realize I didn't buy enough, so I'll have to go put that on the list. Looks like this is going to take a while, so I'll have a seat. I really, really like this new coffee I got. Look, compostable bag. And it doesn't have the plastic. So you're filtering straight through the coffee and the filter. No plastic. It's really, really good. San Francisco Bay Organic Rainforest Blend. Really like it. Got it from Amazon on that reoccurring subscription plan. Subscribe and save. These tags look really cute. We'll put the candy cane in them later, but right now a lot of them are different. Really like them. A long time ago, I didn't have any of my regular leather stuff for shoes, and so I tried this on my boots because it said leather on it, and it worked like a charm. So I've actually been using this, or whatever the more common brand is, on my boots for years, and they look great. They're still holding up, but I'm really bad about keeping up with it. They were super, super dry, like my skin. But, yeah, there you go. Thomas just got up, and he's eating cold pizza for breakfast. Yuck.
What?
Why don't we have real breakfast?
I did. It's just real breakfast.
I know you did. Your dad got up and worked out, and now he's all healthy.
Ham and cheese for breakfast.
Good for you.
No carbs.
Good for you.
I don't know what's in this. Carbs?
Yeah, well, it's not bad. I mean, you eat, go ahead and eat it. I mean, it's meat and cheese and bread, so you're fine. But I came up here to show you this. This is one of my most favorite Christmas items that I own. It's a Wilton cake pan, and you can't get this exact style anymore, but they do make them. I'm gonna link it down below. But I have 2 of them and a recipe that makes enough for 2 big giant cakes. Well, not cakes, it's like a gingerbread. It's a soft gingerbread, and I absolutely love it. And I, of course, modified it so that you don't have shortening and things that are bad for you. And I'll put a link to my recipe down below. So that's all for this Vlogmas episode, and I'll leave you with this image of sweet little Buzzy recuperating nicely from her surgery. And don't forget to check the description box for recipes and links to other things. Talk soon. Bye. And she's doing okay.